Welcome to Process News Now. I'm your host, Don Horne, and this is your process industry news. Our top story: while Canadians are agonizing over the Trans Mountain Pipeline, Kinder Morgan executives are smiling that their Canadian assets are in high demand. Then, we look at how artificial intelligence promises to make the oil sands not just smarter, but more efficient and cost-effective. And finally, Canadian beer makers are raising a tall can to celebrate the elimination of an aluminum tariff. The CEO of Kinder Morgan announced that there is a seller's market for Canadian assets, including those still held by the company, during a conference call to discuss third quarter results. CEO Steve Keen said that the company is working on a strategic plan that could include a sale or sale of assets for its Canadian arm, even though it likely won't distribute funds from the sale of its major asset, the Trans Mountain Pipeline system, until January. The remaining Kinder Morgan Canadian assets include crude tank storage and rail terminals in Alberta, the Vancouver Wharves Terminal, and the Cochin Pipeline system, which transports condensate from the United States to the Edmonton area. It may sound like science fiction, but artificial intelligence is making inroads into the oil and gas sector, and is paying dividends for those who have already embraced it. In an exclusive interview with the CEO of Ambient, Alex Robart, he says that artificial intelligence, or AI, has already saved one company $41,000 in only 20 wells in electricity costs and deferred work over savings. Over a year, Robart says those savings would add up to more than $500,000. For the oil sands, where the existing technology is decades old, AI can increase production, reduce repetitive tasks, and reduce operating costs in large depleted fields where companies see little reason to invest. Canada's move to drop a 10% duty on U.S.-made aluminum cans is being greeted with cheers from the nation's beer makers battling a shortage of tall cans. The aluminum products that were excluded from tariffs include cans that brewers have been struggling to keep in stock, said Luke Harford, president of Trade Association Beer Canada. As some Canadian breweries were scrambling to find aluminum cans as far back as July. The 473 milliliter tall cans are all purchased from U.S. suppliers and is one of the fastest growing cans in popularity among beer drinkers, particularly among small brewers. This is Annex Business Media's Niche TV. Make sure to look in the November issue of ProcessWest magazine for the full story on Ambient's artificial intelligence technology and what it will mean for the oil sands. I'm Don Horne. See you next time.